making connections to the world. Empowering language on humanity. Let's bring the world of learning in one channel. Welcome to Visitors Combinations English TV.
Hello everyone, again I am Mom Pearl, your grade 7 English teacher, and welcome to Disabel's MNHS English TV, our grade 7 English learning path. Welcome to week 5 of quarter 1, with the topic direct and reported speech. For the most essential learning competency, use direct and reported speech appropriately and varied context. And for the duration of this lesson, we have week 5 from October 11 to October 15. For the reference, we have English 7, Pivot 4A Learner's Material, pages 21 to 25. This lesson describes the importance and differences between direct and reported speech. This also explains different ways and processes to be considered in converting direct speech to reported speech and vice versa. For the lesson objectives, identify the difference between direct and reported speech. Use direct and reported speech appropriately and show understanding of the past and past perfect tenses. If you remember well, in week 3, we talk about active and passive voice. Also, we talk about the changes that take place when we transform those voices, and we realize that skills in verb tenses are important in transforming active voice to passive voice and vice versa. In week 4, we even gone deeper in understanding the difference between simple, past, and past perfect tenses. And with that, we can already say that we are ready for another language function, the direct and indirect speech. But before that, let us first check your knowledge in observing the difference among the preceding sentences. Note that each pair of sentences has the same thought, same meaning, but their difference is what you need to find out. Take note of your observation. It can be the structure and wordings and even the punctuation marks used. Are you ready? Everyone, Operation Private Agent. Learning Task 1, page 21. Analyze the group of statements below. You may write down your observations in your notebook, or you can do it with me. Direct speech. Dawn said I will finish assignment. Dawn said that she would finish her assignment. He said to me, "What are you cooking?" He asked me what I was cooking. She said, "My friend visited yesterday." She said that her friend had visited the day before. Kenneth said to Lisa, "Close the door." Kenneth ordered Lisa to close the door. Diane said, "Will I pass the test?" Diane asked whether she would pass the test. After skimming the examples given on the table, have you noticed the difference on how direct speech and reported speech is written? Yes, their structure is totally different. But before we discuss what changes occur when we transform direct speech to indirect speech and vice versa, let us first have another activity. This time, we will check if you can recognize direct speech from indirect speech. Learning Task 2, page 21. Tell whether each of the following statements is a direct or reported speech. You may write down your observations in your notebook, or you can do it with me. Direct and reported speech. Again, in this activity, you are going to simply tell whether the sentence is direct or indirect speech. 1. Ray writes, "To see is to believe." Is it direct or reported? Right, it is direct speech. 2. Bonnie said, "I am one in a million." You are correct. This is direct speech. Jonathan said that he joined the TikTok dance challenge. Alright, that is indirect speech. He announced that he would marry next month. Very good, that is indirect speech. They wrote that they found a new treasure. That is correct, indirect speech. Carla says, I am a woman. Very good, that is direct speech. Tricia said to me, did you get home safely? Of course, that is also a direct speech. David said that he is going to Cavite today. Okay, that is also indirect speech. Jane said, I bought my own car. That's right, that is direct speech. Tricia asked me if I had gotten home safely. Of course, that is indirect speech. Well then, I'm sure you can definitely tell which sentence is a direct speech and which one is an indirect speech. This time, let's talk about it further. Direct speech. The message of the speaker is conveyed or reported in his own actual words without any change. It is also known as quoted speech with quotation marks. Example, the boy said, I ate the pancakes. The mother ordered, clean the house. Is everything clear? Asked Dan. Parts of a direct speech. 1. We have reporting clause and reporting verb, and 2. Reported clause and reported verb. Example, the boy said, I ate the pancakes. The boy said, reporting clause 1. Said, reporting verb 1. I ate the pancakes, reporting clause 2. And A, we have reporting verb 2. In the direct speech, you will notice that there are two clauses at the introductory part and the exact words of the speaker. Remember also that the two clauses are separated by a comma. Keep in mind that when using direct speech, you are to say exactly the words of the speaker. That is why a quotation mark is used to indicate that you have not changed what the speaker said. In the example, imagine that you saw a boy and the boy talked to you. He said, I ate pancakes. So, when someone asks you where the pancakes are, you can tell what exactly the boy told you by saying, the boy said, I ate pancakes. Telling the exact words of the speaker is a good way to show that you are a good listener and that you remember exactly what the speaker said. Indirect speech or reported speech is also known as indirect speech. It is a report on what someone else said or wrote without using that person's exact words. Unlike direct speech, quotation marks are not needed in indirect speech. Examples: the boy said that he had eaten pancakes. The mother ordered to clean the house. Dan asked if everything was clear. Again, please take note the difference between direct and indirect speech. No comma and no quotation mark is used, and the verb tenses also change in reported clause number 2. Now, let's have story time before we continue our discussion, for you to understand direct speech and indirect speech clearly. One afternoon, Anna visited her friend. Hi Maria, let's go and play with our friends. I am sorry Anna, I am doing my assignment. So Anna left Maria and let her do her assignment. She went to see another friend. Maria can play with us because she is busy. Really? I can't believe that. She always play with us in the afternoon. Me too. She actually said, I am doing my assignment. Anna and her friend decided to go out anyway and play with friends who are waiting for them outside. Anna, where is Maria? Why she can't play with us? Well, she said that she was doing her assignment. Did you understand the purpose of direct and indirect speech? Again, we use direct speech to express the exact words of the main speaker. And indirect speech or the reported speech is used when another speaker is reporting to another person or group of persons. However, we cannot just change direct speech to indirect speech easily. There are rules to follow, and that is our next topic. Basic rules in changing direct speech to reported speech. 1. Changes in person of pronouns. First person pronouns in reported clause are always changed according to the subject of the reporting clause. Examples. Direct speech, Anna said, I am happy. Reported speech, Anna said that she was happy. First person pronoun I is changed to second person pronoun she, since Anna is no longer speaking, but someone is already reporting to somebody what Anna said. Second person pronouns in reported clause are always changed according to the object of the reporting clause. Example. Direct speech, Joy said to Paul, you passed the exam. Reported speech, Joy told Paul that he had passed the exam. Second person pronoun you is used since Joy was giving a news to Paul that he passed the exam. Then you is changed to he because someone is already reporting what news Joy gave to Paul when the two were talking. And obviously, someone shares the good news to others that Paul passed the exam. Third person pronouns in reported clause are not changed. Example, direct speech, Joanna said she looked sad. Reported speech, Joanna said she looked sad. The third person she is still used when changed to indirect or reported speech. It can happen because in this example, we are not sure whom Joanna was talking about. Was it her mother, her sister, her friend? When third person is used in direct speech, it is okay to use the same pronoun in the reported speech. We can just imagine the specific person has been already mentioned. That is why the speaker just said she looked sad. 2. Changes in verbs. If the reporting clause is in present tense or future tense, then no change is required to be made in the verb of reported clause. This verb could be in any tense. Example. Direct speech, he says, I am going to the library. Reported speech, he says that he is going to the library. In transforming direct to indirect or reported speech, the reporting verb greatly affects the verb in the reported clause. Remember, we have two parts in direct and reported speech. They are the reporting clause and the reported clause. In reported speech, if the verb is in the past tense, the verb in the reported clause should also be in the past tense. And if the verb in the reporting clause is in present tense, the verb in the reported clause should also be in the present tense. In other words, the verb in the reported clause should always follow the tense of the verb in the reporting clause. To make it clear, take a look at the table. The table shows example of direct speech transformed to reported or indirect speech and the changes that happen to the tenses of the verb. Changes in tense of the verb. Direct speech. Present simple. The man said, I joined the club. Reported speech. Past simple. The man said that he joined the club. Present progressive. She said, the cat is sleepy. Past progressive. She said that the cat was sleepy. Direct speech. Present perfect. They said, we have prepared snacks. Past perfect. They said that they had prepared snacks. Past simple. My friend announced the meeting started. Past perfect. My friend announced that the meeting had started. Past progressive. Shane said, the children were laughing at my cleverness. Past perfect progressive. Shane said that the children had been laughing at her cleverness. Past perfect. The boy said, I had studied abroad. Past perfect. The boy said that he had studied abroad. Change in modal verbs. Will or shall. Brian said, I will try to finish my report. So, the change in modal verbs will and shall would be would or should. Brian said that he would try to finish his report. Can. My father said to me, I can pick you up. So, can would be transposed to could. My father told me he could pick me up. May. Troy said, I may invite them to the party. May become might. Troy said that he might invite them to the party. Must. Jane said, I must stop smoking. Must become must or had to. Jane said that she must or had to stop smoking. And now let us talk about the changes happen in the time expression from direct speech to reported speech. So we have there from direct now becomes then, yesterday become the day before, here become there, and tonight become that night. Example, direct speech. 3 years ago, my father said, I am ready to resign now. So for the reported speech, 3 years ago, my father said that he was ready to resign then. So another example of time expression, today becomes that day, this becomes that, tomorrow becomes the next day, and this becomes those. Conversion of interrogative and imperative direct speech. The reporting verb said or said to is changed to ask, demanded, or inquired. For yes-no questions, if or whether is used in place of that. Direct speech. Joseph said to Jana, will you attend the flag ceremony? Reported speech. Joseph asked Jana if she would attend the flag ceremony. For WH questions, neither if it is used nor any other words is added. Direct speech. My little brother said to the waitress, what are you doing? Reported speech. My little brother asked the waitress what she was doing. Direct speech. My mother asked me, who will go with me? Reported speech. My mother asked me who would go with her. For imperative or command, the reporting verb said or said to is changed to ordered or commanded. Direct speech. The librarian said to me, keep quiet. Reported speech. The librarian ordered me to keep quiet. For imperative request, the reporting verb said or said to is changed to requested. Direct speech. He told me, please call me. Reported speech. He requested me to call him. Note, the use of the word that is optional in reported speech. Both of the following sentences are correct. The student said that he had gained weight. The student said he had gained weight. Now, I'm sure you are ready to accomplish the outputs to be submitted for week 4. But remember, you have to make your intermediate paper presentable with complete details. Don't forget that. You're going to write your surname, given name, and middle initial. Quarter 1, week 5, grade 7, and your section. And of course, the subject English 7. Day 2, learning task 3 on page 24. Day 3, learning task 4, page 24. And day 4, learning task 5, page 25. Day 2, learning task 3. Study the images. Fill the speech bubbles with what you think each person could be saying. Write your answer on your paper. So, and on the first picture, we have there the picture of Mr. President Duterte. The second picture is a picture of Miss Catriona Gray, and on the third picture, we have there a picture of a weather reporter. So, you might think of what each person is saying, and you can use the direct speech of each person. Day 3, learning task 4. Imaging yourself as a news reporter. Convert the messages of the people from learning task 3 into a news report. Write your answer on your paper. Your answer can be in a paragraph form. So you may watch a news report first to get an idea how a reporter does his or her report. You can use what you have answered on day 2 and make it a reported speech on this activity. Day 4, learning task 5. Change direct speech to reported speech. The first number is done for you. Write your answer on your paper. So we have there direct speech number 1. Nicole said, "Tell me the truth." So in direct speech, Nicole demanded to tell her the truth. You're just going to write your answer on a sheet of paper. There you have it. You have successfully gone through week 5 of quarter 1. Congratulations! Just make sure that you will complete the answer in all the learning tasks before the submission. If you have comments or suggestions, you may reach out to your subject teacher through text message, call, or group chat in Messenger. And please subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell to be updated on our new videos. You can also like and share our videos so that other grade 7 students can also watch and learn. Bye! See you in our next session. Happy learning!